So, hello. Today I'd like to take a look at these things in it. So, I've known the police for quite a while in my life. Ever since I was a youth, I was often talking to them. When I was about 9, I don't know what I was doing, throwing sticks into conker trees in it and trying to knock down conkers, and the old local Bobby would turn up. Somebody had called him and said, "What you doing, lad? What do you think you're up to? Smashing down the branches off the trees?" And I'd say, "Well, I'm trying to get conkers, sir, And he'd go on about your way, lad. Bugger off. Well, he'd go, evening all, up that evening all. Now, I did get on with them well until I was about 16, when things started going a bit desperately wrong. Like I was riding my moped at 45 miles per hour instead of 30. There's Jimmy, he's having some food, isn't it? Are you coming in for food, mate? He says, "What's all this stuff here, Dad? I don't know what it is. It's these boxes that I've got these things in, so I keep it all in boxes. It's bizarre." He has to sniff it all. Best Jimmy, come in, mate, because everyone wants to see the Jim. There you do. Come up here, sweet sausage. What a geezer. What a sweet little sausage. Come up and say hello to everyone. What a beautiful creature. Getting older now, sadly, like we all are. Anyway, so today, I'll pull my chair in like I used to do at school. And annoy the teacher, because after all, we are talking about officialdom and stuff like that, innit? But so what is it? It's a policeman's gala hat. It's what they will wear on parade. These are very special to me because my friend Mirek is a police officer. And in my ex-wife's family, I have a chap called Adam, who is a police officer. Both of them were pretty high up the ranks. Okay, not as high as these, I guess, but these are the ones I collected because I like collecting high-ranking things in it. Because I was such a pointless little dweeb in my life that I thought, well, it'd be better to collect the big boy stuff in it. So what we have here is the last non-commissioned officer in the police, which in Polish is called the aspirant sztabowy. He's the equivalent of a warrant officer in English or American. I don't even know what the equivalents are, to be honest with you. But they're lovely caps. The 4 stars mean aspirant sztabowy. What can we do with it? That's what it says inside the cap. If you're wondering what the string is, it's just to keep it in tweet order, because they're new caps. They're not issued, these ones. They were lent to me by a friend of mine who eventually said, oh you can have them, which was very kind. And I've had them in my collection for quite some years. So that's a non-commissioned officer, warrant officer, mind you, aspirant sztabowy. So he's like the last of. You'll not see him on the streets. He's out and about nowhere. He's in the office, he's doing all the desk work. He's one before an officer class. So the next one we've got here is a junior officer's cap. And you can see the difference because the junior officer has this lanyard around a peak. Everything else is exactly the same. And this chap is, because he's got 3 stars, he's called a commissar, a commissioner. It doesn't equate in American or British police forces at all. They have their own law and order. Basically, you become in Polish police. You're a sergeant within about a year of you working there. A sierżant, you've got 1 stripe, and then you become a senior sierżant. I'll leave the ranks below anyway. I'll leave the ranks below so you can compare. These don't have any names in them because, of course, were you an officer, you'd have had your own personalised fang stuck into it. The size is 59. They're lovely caps. They're beautifully made. As I say, I was given them by a dear friend of mine, Mirek, and I don't know what to say. So you've got another cap exactly the same, right? It's identical, isn't it? It's the same. It's got 3 stars, the same, blah blah blah. But oh look, there's two lanyards around it now. Oh. That means you're an inspector, which means he's a senior officer, junior officer, non-commissioned officer, senior officer, inspector. is a couple off the top rank you can get. So that is really, really cool. Again, you've got nothing inside because it would be tailored for you. It would be, you know, when you became that rank, it would have all your details in there. And this is off of Bonex. It's called Bonex, isn't it? I've got a Bonex on occasionally. It's not a... I don't have to take any pills for it either. I'm joking. I'm not. Why should I go there? Oh, I'm sorry, Mirek, if you're watching this, mate. But no, these caps are beautifully tailored. They're lovely bits of kit. Really are lovely. They're the current Polish police, the Policja. I have brushed against them occasionally, but they're always very fair. Well, 99%. I've always respected the police, and that's a fact. And I have many friends, you know, that have officers of the law. Is your monkey in the house? Does your dog bite? So I know a few people even now that have friends in the British police force. You know, a police force. Hey, Stan, mate. And I respect them massively. I wouldn't wish any harm on them. I know they have a shit. It might upset him job, and or her even. Yeah, there's nothing in my mind more delightful than watching a very beautiful looking woman walk past me wearing one of these caps. That's all I can say. Is it the authority thing? I don't know. Don't go there. Hey boy, don't go there. But no, I just hope you find this of some interest. My collection of Polish police caps, which was very kindly given to me by a dear friend of mine who lives in Poland, bizarrely enough. He is a Pole. And I have a uniform as well, but that will be a later video. Yeah, I've got the uniform for the inspector. Inspector Klizera. Aha. Did not expect anything. Mr. Dreyfus there. Anyway, another of my mad videos. Thanks ever so much for watching. All the very best wishes. Cheers.